The D Las Vegas' Tiny TV on OC16, brought to you by Lex Brodie's Tire Brake and Service Company. Service, the key word, because you get service. In fact, voted best of Honolulu year after year. LexBrodies.com for more information on even our Thank You Very Much award. I know they're here because the truck is here and there's a big crowd of youngsters at the Aloha Stadium parking lot. There's music pumping and people walking around, dignitaries being interviewed. We got some booths, but I believe it's a high school event where we got a lot of kids here and they're learning about cars. I see the Michelin team here and they're talking to people. But there I see some tires, and that can only mean Scott Williams is here and the crew of Lex Brodie's talking to the youth. In fact, there's Scott right there in action. I'm going to let him do his thing as I kind of show the, oh, I get it. There's driver's education, student driver cars, and various tables, information, including Michelin and Scott Williams of Lex Brodie's. Hey Scott, how's it going?
Awesome, Tiny. How are you?
Good. Now, what a crowd. What's going on here with Lex Brodie's and the stadium?
Well, we're partnering up with the DOE, Michelin, and also Par Hawaii and Dietrich Insurance, where they're doing a driver's education, a big driver's education event here today at Aloha Stadium.
You mentioned that you were out at other schools too, so it wasn't just here at the stadium today.
You're right. This has actually turned out to be a 4-day event with us that we're partnering up with Michelin. And essentially, our part is talking tire safety. There's 3 things that are vital to help improve your tire safety, help your tires last a long time. And the biggest one is checking your air pressure at least once a month and visually checking the tread pattern on them, making sure they have more than 230 seconds and hopefully quite a bit more than that. But also tire rotation and wheel alignment. And we've actually come up with our own Aloha Road Warrior pass books that we're passing out today. And with that pass book, for new drivers, we're giving one to each new driver. It actually gives them 2 years of free tire rotation. It gives them discounts in any services they might need, an alignment discount. Invites them to use our free tire air pressure tire monitoring stations. Amazingly, I've heard stories of filling air pressure costing upwards of $4.50 with those machines you got to pay into.
Oh yeah, for air, they charge for air.
Yeah, so we have free self-service air stations at each of our locations. So we're inviting the new drivers to use that monthly. And we even came up with our Aloha Road Warrior tattoo. So we'll show you one of those here in a second. But what we're asking the kids to do is to follow us on Instagram, follow us on our Aloha Road Warrior page, and then take a picture wearing the tattoo and hashtag it Aloha Road Warrior, and we're going to pick a winner, one a month for the next 12 months, where we're going to reward a $100 Alamona gift card. So it's an opportunity for kids to go do something fun, but really listen to the message of the Aloha Road Warrior, and that's drive with Aloha, maintain your car properly, and just share the Aloha and the smiles on the road.
Oh, this is nice. And I see a lot of parents here walking with their kids too, so it's a nice family event.
Oh yes, definitely. It's new drivers and their parents that are, I'm sure, excited to see them start driving, but of course, safety is all of our biggest concern, especially with our keiki when they start driving. All
right, I'll let you get back to work. I'm going to talk to some other people, Scott. And again, Thank You Very Much award continues again another year.
Definitely. We're on year 12. It's a joy, so that's something that we always are encouraging youth, grades 4 to 12. Go to lexbrodies.com. Click on the Thank You Very Much award. The entry form's there. You can participate as a class or individually, but write those letters, deliver them to the people that you are truly thankful for in your lives, and then deliver the letters to us, mail them to us, hand them off, and we're going to continue that program, and we really appreciate your support over the years as well, Tiny.
Oh, no problem. And 55 standing for?
This year is going to be our 55th anniversary of doing business in Hawaii, so it's a huge milestone for us. We're real excited. We're very thankful to just the Ohanas in Hawaii that have supported us over the years. It's a joy for us to support them and to serve them. So it's an honor and we're just thrilled. This is our 55th anniversary.
And continuing the legacy of Lex Brodie, right?
Definitely. You know, Mr. Brodie has some big shoes to fill, but the nice thing is, it's our team of employees that are continuing the legacy of Mr. Brodie. You know, it's not one person that really is the company, it's the entire team. It's like that saying, a team's only as good as its weakest player, same as a company. You know, we are always building each other up, trying to continue our training and grow each and every day so we can improve our customer service and just keep raising it to another level.
Did you say entire team?
Entire team, exactly.
All right, thank you very much, Scott.
Thank you, Tiny.
Everybody knows that logo. It's the Michelin, almost as much as Little Joe on the Lex Brodie logo. And this is Lauren, who is the public relations person with Michelin. What's going on? Why are you guys here?
So we're here talking to teens about tire safety. We know that tire safety is one of the most important things you can do before getting in your car. And teenagers, when they go through driver's ed, have some things that they can learn so that they're safe on the roads. So
now, you seem to have the popular booth. Everyone's lining up here for you guys.
Yeah, of course. Everyone loves the Michelin Man, and we've got some great things here. They're actually really great resources. So this is the Michelin Man. It's a keychain, but it's also a digital tire pressure gauge. So you can actually get a digital readout of the current pressure in your tires on this actual keychain.
Nice. Now, otherwise, Michelin is known for its quality of tires year after year. What puts you ahead of the game?
You know, we put the best research, the best innovation, the best products and people behind our tires. You know, they're really complex pieces of innovation. All people want to know is, can they roll and last a long time? But, you know, our commitment is to making sure that they do that, but it's safe and it's quality and it's, you know, you've got a good peace of mind when you're on the road.
It's come a long way from the Fred Flintstone chip away with the chisel.
Exactly. Yeah, these things it's rocket science that goes into these things. So there's a lot behind them.
And Lex Brodie sells a lot of them. I mean, you guys are represented well in the state. Thank you for coming out and supporting the youth of Hawaii.
Absolutely. We're so glad to be here. Thank you. Mahalo.
Anna, you were doing a simulated walkthrough of what?
Drunk driving.
And when you had the goggles on, what did it look like?
It looks like very disoriented, and yeah.
You were surprised with the results, huh?
Yes. I thought I was walking straight, but
well, taught you a lesson, right?
yes.
I know this lady, Jan Meeker, Department of Education. How's it going?
Good, very good, Tiny. Thank you for coming.
What's your latest role with the DOE now?
I'm the state research teacher for driver ed and traffic safety. So this is our big annual event on Oahu. It's called Operation Driver Excellence.
Now, speaking of operation, I'm looking at everything going on, and you got people doing simulated drunk goggles to actually driving, and they got the red and green lights. This has grown over the years.
Very, very much. We, in the last 3 years, we've grown from 40 kids to up to 150 today with their parents driving the family car so they can learn how it feels to do emergency braking, how to avoid collisions, how it feels to text, take a selfie. You know, we really want the parents to help us be teachers once they leave our classroom. So this is our way of teaching them what we teach the kids.
Some of these guys are actual driver's ed teachers.
We have about 50 of our 100 teachers here today doing all our learning stations and the driving courses. We have vehicle scavenger hunt with our auto shop teachers. They have to figure out what parts of the car are called. We have Michelin here helping us with our new tire safety unit. The national curriculum added a unit on tire safety. We also have the Hawaii Bicycling League for pedestrian safety and bike safety. And we have new marijuana impaired goggles along with the alcohol impaired goggles for hands-on.
You know, that's something with the laws changing and, you know, marijuana being available, even if it's just for medicinal purposes, you don't know who's going to get a hold of it.
Right, exactly. So we have these goggles simulated to give them side effects, and some students put it on and instantly they say, I feel dizzy. We say, that's right. And I feel confused, that's right. And that's all they need to do with it because they realize they've been easily affected.
Now, texting, that's another big thing, and at that age it goes on, even as adults, right?
Yes, and so we're having them drive at 20 miles an hour, texting or taking a selfie or reaching for a grocery bag in the back seat. And at 20 miles per hour, we're hoping it's going to scare them enough to realize that's at 20. So what happens at 40 or 45? And we also need for them to remember if they're distracted, how can they look out for the other driver who might be distracted? The two of them won't see each other and you have a crash on a course there.
I love this program. How can someone get involved, or do they automatically get into this class?
Driver Ed announces this every year, but we also open it to the public. So we do press releases, we announce it on TV, or they can call the Department of Education to find out when this event will be here again next year. And that number would be 305-9773.
So well informed as usual. Jen, thanks for speaking with us, and congratulations on this effort.
Thank you so much.
No, it's thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And also thanking Dietrich Insurance and Par Hawaii for our corporate sponsorship for 28 years.